The Deinonychus has been the boss killer ever since it came out. The bleed from this dino is great at chunking down just about anything. How well does it hold up to the new Fjordur mini bosses though? We will be testing the Deinonychus solo and going over strategies to use to see what's possible. First up, we have Beyla. Beyla flies, so this could be a bit of a challenge. Since the Beyla flies down to whatever it's fighting, I will use Shadow Maidens to tank it. We will see how that goes. If you use something taller, the Dine might not be able to reach to hit the Beyla. The mini bosses tend to target the player, so you need to position the Shadow Maidens close to where the Beyla will spawn and whistle them to attack as soon as the boss spawns. Make sure to avoid the poison shots. As you can see, the Dine works okay, and Beyla can barely hurt the Dine when attacking Beyla from behind. This is not the fastest way though, and can be a bit riskier. Next up is Hati and Skoll. Now these guys tend to aggro the dino you are riding, so pull off the Dine solo took some trial and error. I'm using a prim saddle with sweet cakes and about 18 to 20k hit points on this stego. It may take some time to level your stego up enough to do this. Any dino you can tank with should be able to work though. With the stego, they tend to push it around and knock it out of the arena, resetting the bosses. To avoid this, I pressed into the altar here so they cannot knock me away. Make sure your Dine is on passive and out of the line of sight of the wolves when they spawn, but close enough to whistle into the fight. Once you have the aggro of both wolves, then whistle the Dine into attack. As you can see, the Dine is chunking their health down, but the Dine does come very close to dying. The wolves do area damage, and if you can learn their animations before they fire the area attack off, then you can whistle your Dine out to safety, then back in after the burst. Of course, it is much easier if a player rides a Dine, but it's hard to keep the wolves in the arena and aggro to a dino that the player is not on. So, if you're solo, make sure to have an extra Dine and Corral that you can toss out if your first one dies. The hardest of the mini-bosses, Steinbjorn. Trying the tank method while the Dine attacks Steinbjorn just doesn't work. Steinbjorn constantly does area damage and melts the Dine's health super fast. If I tank Steinbjorn with 5 Shadow Maidens while attacking it from behind with a Dine, you can see the health going down slowly. The Dine bleed does not do much to the bear. If you notice, the bear and Rebel Golem attacks hit an area around them, so the Dine will take significant damage during the fight. You will need to back off when you see the ice and rocks flying around the bear, as these will tear through the Dine. When the flying debris stops, start dodging or get behind something to avoid getting hit. When attacking Steinbjorn, make sure to attack from behind, avoid the rebel bears, and try to only attack him when he is not attacking. It may be a good idea to have a Daedon or two in a corner out of the way somewhere so that you can go over to them and heal up the Dine and possibly help your tank dinos throughout the fight. This method really is not the best, but it is doable if you're very careful and well prepared. It is slightly faster than other methods except for the Giga method. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Have an awesome day.